OMORI OST, meu pai. Vai playing. Doing okay, how about me? I'm doing. Where's Kinger? Question. Driving in my car. You never guess where this music's from. Pokemon Go? It's a good guess. I am here.
How are you, Skeleton? Are you on fire? Is that insensitive to say because you've been suffering from heat stroke? Minhatok. Oh. Oh. Trixon. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh. Cooking up chaos. Is this from a GameCube game? It kind of sounds like that sort of music. I'll say that it's relevant to my team style and the title of the stream. Let's blast us! Blastoise gets fake out. I remembered this time. Reno Tropikuru Kiko Dodo. Gale of Darkness? Good guess, but no. Like, this is gonna, like... Rejuvenation? Aha, got him. Faked. Oreno Tropikuru Kiko Dodo. Wait, this is gonna stun lock you when I tell you this. Are you ready? This is the Storm Alert theme from the Weather Channel 20 years ago. Every year, they have a theme for, like, if there's a storm. And 2006's theme was this song that's playing now. For the Storm Alert for the Weather Channel. Blastus. No, 2006. Talked! Is this the Char? Steelix! That's what Steelix sounds like, if you didn't know. Chopped. Must I remind you you're going to be 20? There's nothing wrong with being 20. What are you talking about? Reese used to block. There's a remix? Oh, I gotta hear that. This is, this was uploaded 6 years ago. It says 2006 theme. Wow! Pressed. That's a lot. You haven't registered this year yet? No, the last one or the one before that? I mean, like, same. Waved. Where's the winds? Blip, 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 blip. Half-Life Deathmatch Source. I have it for, I think I got it as part of, like, a Humble Bundle. And I think I got it for the Gmod textures. All in. The news about the PS6, I didn't even know there was a PS6, but no, I did not. Locked and loaded. Target acquired, I've got them in my sights. Locked. Incoming Blastus. Whoa. Yeah, I don't have a fucking taunt on either of these things, so I think I can do this though. Wait, no, hang on. Yeah, let's ball them and then we can shoot. Oh yeah, I did actually hear about that they're ditching physical media. Yeah, next year I did read that, yeah. TC will never be ballin', they said. Ballin'. Locked and loaded. Target acquired, I've got them in my sights. Shot. Literally has no game. What is he cooking? Okay.
Okay.
An Osu player just to do brain scans. Lag Dark, is that like a tag? Am I gonna find this on YouTube later? That everything comes back to the fish. It always comes back to the fish. It's endless. It's endless. Fished. You treat it with maple syrup instead of cough syrup. Whoa. Well, that ain't good. Well, that ain't good. Chopped. They also have anomalies. SCP. Stamina, son. It hardens in response to physical trauma. The monster hiding under the hospital bed syrup and he goes away. Or 10% chance to lose the game. Nice. Awesome. Just what I wanted. Great. There's nothing you can do with the game cheats. It has variable accuracy, it has critical hits. Let's see if they have Hakai-Kosen. Yeah, they're no longer locked. Tails. Chopped. Why does it sound like Amazing Digital Circus theme but Undertale? Probably because it is. It's the one who's running the show, but as Megalo Strike Bag. Orino Dinku Saka Ododa. 25% chance, by the way. It's not fair. It's not fair. Never mind, it's completely fair. Locked and loaded. Target acquired, I've got them in my sights. Shot. It's not fair. The game cheats. There's nothing you can do. The game cheats. It has critical hits. It has varying accuracy. If the tailwind petered out, I'd probably outspeed. We can probably ball into the Sylveon slot. Wait, no, they're gonna... 25% chance again, by the way. There's nothing you can do. The game cheats. It has critical hits. It has random freezes and stuff. And the computer cheats. Bro. Unfortunate doesn't begin to describe. What Pokemon do they even have? I've got Fake Out. Here's what we'll do. Let's kick into the Sylveon, and then let's Fake Out into the Ninetales. Down. Slaps. Kicks. Tails. That boosts their physical defense, by the way. Oh, it's so over. Yeah, because that resists both of my moves. Jova. Lived. 10%, by the way. The 100% freeze chance. There's nothing you can do. The game cheats. It has critical hits. It has random freezes and stuff. Unfortunate doesn't begin to describe my experience playing Pokemon Champions. I play Evil Jassant theme. Brother, I'm tired. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. They have the Incineroar. They have the Snarl. That name. Ed VGC! Where's Double D? Your Toad isn't doing well? I'm sorry to hear that. Hi Zero, what up? Did you see the 100% freeze chance last turn? I'm gonna end up on his YouTube channel. Why can't subscribe? Fuck. slapped. "1,000 people swarming vending machines." Hopefully they go for Brebobado on that thing. Oh, why are you saying bra then? Darn. Wow. Orino Brebobado Dodo. And you like my brave bird. Birded. Blip, 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 blip. Hopefully they go for infight or into the Armstrong slot. That would be funny. One. Yeah, broken. Oh, give me a light clay. Okay. The Mr. Beast Bear Box. I'm gonna need some context. It always comes back for... Hey man, it's a weird fucking looking cat! Orino infight dodo. How do you like my close combat? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I remember now. Ladies, gentlemen, everyone else. We got him. Locked and loaded. Target acquired. I've got them in my sights. Shot. Oh, they just forfeited. Oh, okay. Oh. Well, that's confusing. Put an image of the outside with the... Legons! Actually, it's Legends. Oh, brother. Brother, why? Brother, may I have some oats? No. I am starving, brother. As am I, brother. The tall, skinny figures have thrown the oats at me. Me, brother. No, brother. I've seen this before. What the fuck am I even doing at this point? The remainder of his limb. Wait, what? You have a toe missing a leg? I wonder what game this music's from. Oh, I didn't bring Tsarina with her Queenly Majesty. That's a bit unfortunate. Wow! Chopped. But no iron head or dodo. How do you like my iron head? Now, do they have Hakai Horsen or not? I'm a bit scared if they have Hakai Horsen. I should outspeed them though. If they detect here, it's a disaster. Shit. Fuck. Locked. No, ayan hero dole. I'm gonna get punched. Give me your item. Chopped. I'm gonna get suckered. Wow. Am I gonna get suckered? Shit. Sucked. Oh, they did have Hakai Horsen. Okay, good to know. Oh, perfect. Oh, I'm gonna move for you, buddy. Oh wait, I'm not low health anymore, but... Locked and loaded. Target acquired, I've got them in my sights. Shot. Sashed? Yep. Well, that ain't good. Cleaved. That did damage! Fuck. There's nothing you can do. The game cheats. It has critical hits. You get some stick bugs, but they reproduce asexually, and you don't want to wake up the whole tree when you find them, when you check on them. Well, just get one. Cleaved. Locked and loaded. Pretty sure I've lost. Shot. TC. Frog Mask. TC, Skeleton on Fire, what up? Drove to your parents' place. Asexual reproduction. Wait. Tailwind, though. So they can like, only one of them? You can get multiples of them if you get one? Hakai Korsen. Ori no Iron Head Odada. Damn, I was hoping that they would have disconnected that. 10% chance. I mean, we've got Frozen 3 times in a row, and we also, they hit Blizzard 3 times in a row on both of our Pokemon in the rain. Surely that means that we can dodge her. No. What do you even do? Like, does Whimsicott get... Am I gonna have to bring my own Whimsicott? Is that like the meta we're in? Where you require your own... Like, does Whimsicott even get taunts? It does, okay. It's Trick Room. Doesn't get Rain Dance though, does it? Yeah, no, it gets Sunny Day, it doesn't get Rain Dance, of course. Yeah. Hello, deal or no deal. Don't kiss your toes off. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. I did see that deal or no deal. You posted it, I think, 2 or 3 times yesterday. Andre, where's Peter? Oh, they also have rain. They have Sableye. Of the fucking fish. It always comes back to the fish. If I want an early listen, that's fine. Skizzer. You would be like TC, let's fight? Wait, what do you mean? And then direct your Ghost team? Ghost is, I mean, Ghost is a good type. Reflect on your decisions you've made, TC. Okay. Whip, whip. Bitten! Oh my damage! You touched a bunch of cup. Well, don't do that. Bad. Get bitten. They're big. I slashed. Oh, perfect. Oh, I got a move for you, buddy. Oh, I got a move for you, buddy. Ore no tsutsugiru yo dodo. How do you like my crossroad killing? Actual Japanese name for that move, by the way, it is crossroad. Is literally crossroad killing. Wow. Might be a mistake bringing her in this lift. Could I rate the sign you just made? I'll have to see it. Sama-san. Who's this? Uh-oh. Ore no in-fight dodo. How do you like my close combat? Basculation? Oh, Archelodon. Damn. Fuck. I kicked into that slot. I should have knocked off into the thing. Stamina, son. Hopefully they Draco Meteor into the slot, into the Archelodon slot. Zoo house entry is $0 for everyone. It says you're a cheapskate. Cheap. Well, that ain't good. Okay, actually that's kind of neat actually. Okay, that's fine. I'll take Aura Sphere. It's very cool. We are doing like there are so many mind games going on here. close my window. I thought there would be some more funny rumblies, but it's actually getting hot in my room now. That's a disaster. Damn. Unfortunate.
If there's nothing you can do, there's critical hits.
What a disaster. Actually, is that a disaster? Got him. By the power of my enchanted sword. That did nothing. Flashed.
There's nothing you can do. It has critical hits.
1 in 24 times 24. So they crit twice in a row, and critting is a it's a 1 in 24 chance. Oh, they've still got all of their Pokemon. Oh, this is a disaster. One more turn of light screen. Oh fuck, I'm gonna get encored now. Shit. It's a disaster. It's a disaster. Punched. Super Mega Ultra Crit! Damn. Go for like Will-O-Wisp into Gallade or something. It'd be funny. Punched. That drop kick from beyond the grave. Back on the scene with the Immaculate Team. Oh, they've got the fish, don't they? It always comes back to the fucking fish. Yeah, if I had like might have had a chance if I had You think you see me before? I mean, you've been trying to DM me. I don't know why, but hi. I don't typically like, you know. What a god. Yeah, if they wave crashed into this slot, then it's over. Oh, they don't look like they're scarfed. Oh, yeah, they disrespected. I'm an idiot. I should have. They don't have a scarf. What health are they on? No, they have full health, don't they? Yeah, there's no way. Oh, well, I'd rather not know about that. I'm just gonna get aqua jetted now. Yep. Damn. Well, I mean, it does begin to describe, but that sucks. Damn, minus 30k. I actually forgot you existed. Oh. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, most people have forgotten that I exist. So that's totally understandable. Most people do forget me. You've never forgotten? That's why I said most people. Some of your buddies less appreciate it. But it's good to see me. I mean, like, I don't know who you are, but... Also, I've been streaming every single night for the past several years. Fake fan, no, I'm kidding. Screwed! What? Who's live action role playing? Oh, AJ made a mod versus himself. New species in your totem enclosure, there's an ecosystem. short loop, isn't it? The meta is gross. Critted. Infested. You're curious about something. What are you curious about, soldier? You collected being a part of the community. If you consider this a community, I guess a few years. Can you get fakes now? What an opponent. From the title name to the customizations, what, that they have no customizations or title? What was their title? Also, what customizations? This game barely has any. Slapped. Does that reset infestation? Bound. Doesn't say how long, just says bound. Damn, I've lost. Crit? 1 in 24? Damn, never lucky. Champion was the only... Oh, well, I mean, to be fair, Inkstar, if he has the champion title, then... he's been in the top 300 players in the world. So he's had literally, what, like 199,700 placements above me? all 4 of those remaining options suck, and this is where he reveals that he's got fucking Guard Chomp and Hydreigon in the back or something. Chopped. Flashed, I guess. To be so unapologetically lame. How's that lame? He's got almost 200,000 placement above me. Maybe even more. I don't know like how far up he was. Baited. Crit? Never lucky. Can I be unbound? Can I please be unbound? Can I be freed from this prison? Nope. So now I die because they're gonna have Charizard or something stupid in the back. One more turn of taunt on that thing still. Might as well go for this whilst I can, at least get some bonus. You love Pleco? I don't know what that means. Pleco is a fish. Super Mega Ultra Giga Crit. Damn. Well, I mean, look, with all due respect, Inky, he is most likely gonna win here. Like... So he gets to be the tired champ that always wins. Because it looks like he is going to win. Hammered. Not for long though. Locked and loaded. Yeah, that settles it. If that had killed, I might have had a shot. And all of their moves could miss. They could miss Draco Meteor, they could miss Psychic Fangs, they could miss Hammer Arm. But they don't. So yeah, they get to do that, because they are the tired champ who always wins. I'm a side character in their main character story. And they get to, yeah, they've got like the waving to the crowd one as well. I think they have the starry eyes too, yeah. With all due respect, you cannot. I mean, they have what, 222,268 placements higher than me at minimum. Dub! I prefer the sub usually. Oh, brother. I need to be kind. I'm being kind to myself. What are you talking about? I do this every night. But I'm not even being negative. Like, I don't see, like... How's it going for you guys? How's it going for you? You alright? You're fine? I literally called myself a side character. That's not being mean to myself, though. They're crying. We made them cry. I mean, my pose is kind of, like, arrogant, isn't it? You want your brain to explode. Well, don't do that. I got main character plot armor IRL, do I? Soaked. Cry you a river? I mean, it is raining. Locked and loaded. Target acquired, I've got them in my sights. They got Trick Room on that Slowking, I bet. Shot. Tricked. I shouldn't have opened the window to hear the sky rumblies. Because now it's hot in here. Whoa. Well, that ain't good. What are my other Pokemon? Whoa. Let's soak this thing, and then we can shoot into... Which one's the Mega? That's the... We shoot into this one. If they make Revocable Fable, okay. If they follow me, then we soak the Clefable and shoot it anyway, so it's fine. Oh, they didn't? Okay. Locked and loaded. Target acquired. I've got them in my sights. Oh, shit. Press. What did the Fable do? Oh, right, it Thunderbolted. Was not expecting Thunderbolt to come out of the Fable. Would have been neat if this thing had like a custom Pokeball, like one of the old like Hisuian style Pokeballs. Game's running at 40 FPS, with CPU being bottlenecked. Look at that. Bleed. Shot. The simulator? Oh, okay. Yeah, bye then, Inky. Yay. Hope everything's okay. Maybe I should stop Pokemon for now. Could do some writing, or I could do some, Nova. What are we feeling? Art Fight? What's Art Fight? I hear about it a lot, but I still don't know what it is. CPU is only 45 Celsius? Whoa. Flip a coin? I don't have one. I'll do some writing. I want to do some writing. A trading game when 2, now 3 teams of people compete and people drawing their OCs. Laptop CPU can go up to 80 Celsius. That's a lot though. 100 Celsius is boiling. Am I a terrible person for this? If you have max friendship with Taka going into chapter 3, we get some more Hifumi slander. What's a video game that, like, everyone says is, like, really good and it's, like, a masterpiece, but it's actually kind of a chore to play? I made a note to point out Taka's death grip. Well, yeah, but that's different. Like, I completely forgot, like, that chapter 3 was there, but that's different, though. Banjo-Kazooie, is that for you? The first one? I can see that for the first one. I will say that I enjoy Tui significantly more than the first game. Like, Tui has so many quality of life stuff that it's really difficult to play the first game after playing Tui. Have people, like, cut him off. Is Kyoko here? Kyoko is here, isn't she? Yeah. I'm gonna have her just be here, like... Had to use a mod that uprooted how the game plays to be able to play it. Yeah, so Tui has first person shooting in it. Natively. Like, if the first game had the ability to go first person to shoot eggs, it would be significantly better, like, with that one change alone. What version of it did you play in? Because there's another component that makes it that makes the original quite difficult. So you know the note scores, right? So you know how you, like, collect the notes, right? You know how you collect notes. In the original Nintendo 64 cartridge version, your notes aren't saved between lives or between levels. Your note score is saved. So if you don't get all 100 notes, like if you get like 68 notes, if you get like 75 notes, right? Say you get 75 notes in a level, right? And then you leave, right? And you come back, your highest note score will still be 75. However, if you want to go above 75, you'll have to collect those 75 again to then get above 75. I know the 360 like ports makes it so that notes like you keep them like when you collect them. But yeah, no, so like TUI, all of the notes are in nests that have 5 notes in them, and then there's a treble clef that's worth 20. And you keep them permanently. Oh yeah, no, there's 2 things in TUI that would make the first game. There's 2 things. Like, because the 360 port like keeps you like lets you keep like the notes you collect, right? So that's fine. But if you could add first person like aiming for so aiming and first person shooting are 2 separate moves. I keep forgetting that. But yeah, first person shooting and first person aiming especially, but also being able to grab onto ledges. You can't grab onto ledges in the first game, whereas you can in TUI. Like, adding those 3 moves, counting egg aiming and first person shooting. No, that's 1 skill. That's 1 skill. Yeah, no, never mind. Yeah, first person shooting and aiming is 1 move, yeah. So if you added first person aiming and shooting, that would make the Ginjonator like thing and the pumpkins and like the croctuses, that would make all of that significantly easier. And if you added grip grab, that would make it a lot easier to maneuver as well. Of course, you would probably have to, you know, move some jiggies around to account for that, but for that extra movement, but it would be pretty good. Oh wait, no, this is a Kyoko. This needs to be Kitty Giddy. Helped you be more forgiving about some of the game's flaws? What flaws did you have in mind? Because, like, yeah, no, they're absolutely not perfect. I'm curious, though, like, what you had in mind. Hey, where's Kyoko? Where's Kirigiri? She's 1, okay. What you had in mind were the lack of ledge grabbing and a few of the nondescript beak barge doors. Okay, so, do you mean beak barge or rat-a-tat rap? Yeah, lack of ledge grabbing. TUI has ledge grabbing. So I think you would enjoy TUI a lot more. Because yeah, TUI has ledge grabbing, whilst, like, a lot of the game doesn't have first-person, like FPS like movement and stuff. There are sections of the game that are FPS. And there's a FPS melee attack as well. the final boss is very good as well. Like, the final boss is still challenging for me, even. Like, it requires, like, you to use, like, a lot of stuff that, like, it makes you know, use a lot of the things that you learned throughout the game. Like, half of the final boss is FPS, and then there's, like, sections that, you know, it is a very involved fight. I do wish that there were some sections that made you use Wonder Wing more, though. Because, like, Wonder Wing is, like, if you do intended strats, then Wonder Wing is mandatory. Like, if you do intended things in, the first game. But in the second game, I believe Wonder Wing is it's required once if you do things like the intended way. And maybe twice. Wonder Wing is the invincibility, yeah, with the gold wings that like, you know, you go. Yeah. Yeah, it was a mistake to open the window, because it was actually quite cool in here before I did that. Sheesh. Severe heat warning expected to last until 7 PM on Friday. And there's also a severe thunderstorm watch. It's 26 Fahrenheit right now. What do you miss? We did some champions, now we're doing some coding. More French. Your ultimates would be Bug Hunter? What's all of yours ultimates? You get to choose. The giant tree, the Venus flytrap enemies. Oh yeah, the snap traps, I think they're called, in Click Clock Woods, yeah. Ultimate Pizzeria. Ultimate dragon with blue eyes. Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth. Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. These are all Yu-Gi-Oh cards, by the way. Amassing a large amount of red pandas. Oh. What is this animation here? 875. Oh, the Sir Slushes, those, that took me a bit to figure out as well. They're the snowmen with the top hats. They have like a big red X on their top hats, and what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to like find a flight pad to then dive bomb into the X on their hats. That took me a while to figure out. Like as your Sona or yourself, you can pick either one. Nickelodeon, you pick. You pick. Nickelodeon, you pick. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You find ants in my car and bees outside of my door? Nah. I've got ant traps in my house, it's fine. 875. Oh. Interesting. It's just a single, So 875 is the animation that gets called here. It's just a single frame from the Mondo execution. Well, Monokuma got like corn head as well. I might take that so that I can... Yeah, I think I'm gonna remove that just so that I can then use that as another free animation slot. Unless that gets called up somewhere else. Yeah, because there's another one that's a single, like, image of Leon. There's one that's a single image of Celeste. There's a single image of Alter Ego getting bopped. Maybe I do need to leave those in then. Yeah, why are you getting so many red pandas? Finish the line out on color for your next attack, but you won't have time to do the shading and lighting. Gay, homosexual gay. I might have mentioned this before, but like, you know, when they're like, you know, gassing each other up, like in the, or like glazing each other, in the dining hall, like, I genuinely, like, pictured them, like, I genuinely, like, the image I had, like, in my mind was, like, Taka in Mondo's lap. I think for that scene, like, if you have, like, friendship tiers with Hina and Sakura, the three of you, like, goss about it, I think. I have to see if I can find that script. You have a good night, Lizzie. You're down to 24 FPS? What? Oh. Well, that ain't good. This toad is slow. I mean, he's missing like a bunch of... Well, I mean, he's missing a leg, isn't he? Oh yeah, here we go, it's this one. Yeah, so yeah, 2 ticks with both Hina and Sakura. It'd be manliness, right? Rather than manlyhood. Manlyhood isn't even a word. Yeah, manliness. Because, like, it's manhood, isn't it? Sakura Ogami says gay rights. I'm glad they found each other. You had flashbacks to bad Wattpad stories, hearing that, what manliness or manhood? Like, comment, subscribe, I'll write some fucking yaoi. hiccup is the toad missing? Oh, like, How to Train Your Dragon. We'll get some of those, is it Fujoshi? Is that, like, the yaoi fans? Literally means rotten girl, used to describe female fans of manga, anime, and novels that focus on BL. Okay. Have those, like, swirly-eyed, like, glasses. It wasn't just the sauna that was steamy. As... I was about to go further, but I can't write that on stream. I can't write that on stream. Yes, I can. No, really, I can't. What I was about to write, no, I cannot write that on stream. I have free will. I'm not gonna break YouTube terms of service. You thought I had cat ears for a second? I mean, I could get some. Give me a moment, I'll see if I can get some. I should put, like, a shirt in the freezer or something. And then see if then, like, in a little bit, I can go out and get it and put it on. $100 super chat for the yaoi to continue. $200 super chat and I'll actually do it. Where's my... Hang on a minute. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Boy! 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 Cat. See what other models have. Oh, I have this one. What other ones do I have? Not many. I don't have many. There are cat ears. No, I don't want these. Horrid creature. You can see what moles they have. It's a moist critical model, what? Soy Jack model. Germa. I did hear the PlayStation news, yeah. Toy Chica. Hatsune Miku. Bean mod. We heard that people microwave tea. Yeah, that's wild. You'll own happy and be nothing. You'll own nothing and you will like it. I don't know, like, any of these characters, like... I think a lot of these are just, like... OCs. Oh, Clippy. A bunny Basil Omori. Takodachi. Oh, it's Hololight. Lechonk. A Rotom. Basil Omori. Yeah, like the paperclip, yeah. Hutch. Mimikyu! Okay. They demolished that game? Wait, which one? Oh! Like, every video on it got wiped? Are you talking about the one involved in the Discord server speedruns and the white liquid chalice? Imagine that being your legacy. See you joined at a time. Hello, AJ. I guess if I ever feel bad about myself, at the very least, I'll never be them. Here, let's talk about something happy. Look, I'm gonna put up a picture of Coldwell on the screen. Look at him. He's so happy. Look, he's smiling. Look, he's got a little smile. Look, he's really look at him. He's got a little smile. At least Reloaded isn't held together with if and if else statements and milk. No, you're fine, Artsy. You're fine, Artsy. No, Coldwell. I have some of Hirschbush as well. I'll find some of Hirschbush. Wait, I'm gonna share like some fucking Digital Circus comics that I really like as well. Kinger, I, your creation, am neglected and need guidance. Please. Kinger, you're the daughters I never had. I mean, he did have 2 daughters, but... Kinger, I, your creation, am neglected and need emotional guidance. Ugh, we can't expect God to do all the work. Here's the bush. So happy.
It's too late, Jax. I've already drawn myself as the Chad and used the soy jack in my manga-inspired webcomic.
Where's the one that Chris sent me the other day? Check DMs? Give me a moment. Jax, I know we don't get along, but I think I found out how to beat all bosses, no damage, no commentary. Oh, here we go. No, I love this one. My crush confessed to me and I rejected her. What do I do now? I'm not equipped for this. Personally, Jax, I've just never fumbled. Personally, Jax, I just never fumbled. Wait, hang on. I need this image with Herschel. I lead the blind. I detect drugs. I protect livestock. I like cheese. I need this, but with Herschel in the bottom right. You are what you eat, yeah?
I love living in Chatham under Tyrannus Menethil II's rule. Oh boy, some delicious bread!
Oh no. We're too late. The joke there is that, the entire city is infected. Because the grain was, infected with zombie. What am I doing? Like...
The point is, in my medical opinion, and as a man of science, I do not say this lightly. Yeah! Woohoo! Aha! Woohoo!
Medic VA request in response to in reference to Phineas. I mean, I can try. Open wide. He must have his food. Oh my god. Protesters will be used as weed. Dapped. Here comes the aeroplane. Here comes your plane. Here comes your plane.
Who's there? Archimedes? Palisa Archimedes? Oh, here's another one of those comics. Chris sent me this one. Oh, this isn't me. I should clarify, I don't have the Mondo butter. Here's another one of those comics. What in God's name is in that? Mondo butter. Mondo. No, it was actually butter, because he had it, because Monokuma ate it on pancakes, didn't he? It was actually butter.
DC do not satisfy the powerful. I command you to kiss the false European. Oh no, Celeste, what is happening? I can't stop it, oh no.
Where's Kinger? Oh, he's in the background there. Oh, it's Kinger. Oh.
So Skeleton sent me this. It's like a reference that... There's another comic that's a reference... Like, this is like a meme. Like, I don't know what the original one of this is. I forget what the original one of this is, but... Then, like, Skeleton made this, and then got his sibling to draw this. I love my face here. Look at that. Look at that. Look at your face. Wait, where is it? Where is it? I love it how, because, like, Taka's in the background here, right? He's Kinga here. Wait, this is the original? Is this actually the original? Can you put some sensor lines over the hat? Thank you. But yeah, the joke here is that I know I've mentioned this like a bunch before. I love like the 90s anime like eyes here. Demo Kuma turning Mon Demo into a soup can. She looks so happy here. But the joke is Sean Chiplock voiced both Taka and Kenger. Oh. Oh, bro, what a champion. No, I don't. So this is the original.
You stupid big ass eyeball.
SpongeBob, no, that's Quiznos the Destroyer. No, SpongeBob, no, SpongeBob, no! Oh!
That's the psychic energy symbol from the Pokemon trading card game.
Like I said, I'm psychic.
The false European. You might be alright.
By the way, you're gay.
Hey, you're gay, and that's okay. Yay!
I'm gonna send my dad the Coldwell, or the Herschel meme. Hello, Banjo. You don't know if I play fighting games? I used to play Tekken. I used to play Pokken. And I played Smash. Thoughts on the animation where Chihiro is taught gun control? They're neat. Marvel Tekken. Tokken? Wait, is it Tokkon or Tekken? It's been a long time since I've played Tekken though. Maybe I should like... Tokken. The rooster. Am I alright? Sorry, I should be writing. You don't have to apologize for anything, you're fine. I'm sorry. I read some depressing stuff on my phone. And I've got to stop tilting it away from me. Where's the pups? Pup. No, we're doom scrolling, yeah. They found love in a hopeless place. Is that how that song goes? I don't know. Appreciate the tone indicator playing. I've got a big picture of Hirsch on my other monitor, so like if I end up glancing over, I just see him like with his tongue out. So this is essentially like French for like, you know, did you really offer him butter and pancakes? That's so insensitive. Insensible. You kidding me? Were you there yesterday? Hifumi, you will know endless. Your pain will be legendary. Check DMs? Uh-oh. What is this? Wait, why have we got the, what even is this show? The Good Doctor? Is that what it's called? Lost my rubidium 87 for me whilst I'm gone. I'm back from my break. He ate the rubidium as well as all of our copper wiring and cheese as soon as you left.
I am a surgeon.
So apparently, like, the other guy was supposed to be, like, the villain in that scene. But, like, if you watch that scene in a vacuum, or, like, the antagonist, rather, like, if you watch that scene in a vacuum, you've got this guy, you know, like, losing it. And then the other guy there, right, who is this, like, absolute fucking Chad. Like, right? Like, hang on a minute. I gotta find this. Hang on a minute.
I am a sturgeon. I am a sturgeon.
Like, look at this fucking guy, right? Like, in a vacuum, right? Like, I imagine in context it had, like, a much different, like, view. Right? Like, he's a fucking Chad! Like, you could just, like, park him on the front of, like, your pickup truck and, like, cleave through snow. Like, snowplow the entire, like, street. Like, absolute fucking Chad. Like, he doesn't say anything, just looks up at him like that. Like, in a vacuum, right? Like, he's supposed to be the bad guy. You can market garden someone, yeah. But no, that guy fucks. Sorry, I just had to mention that. Here's Coldy Waldy. A random animal. Owl was the first one that came to mind. My favorite Pokemon is Ribombee or Aburibon. Yeah, last weekend, I met up with my dad to walk the pups with him, and I was like there, and my dad was like coming to where I was standing, and the pups, they were like running up. He told me like the pups saw me like a mile away and they got like really excited. It's so cute. Like if they see me, they get really excited.
They're so happy. I am a sturgeon. I am a sturgeon fish. I am a sturgeon. I am a sturgeon. Dr. Han.
You're always uncomfortable with that scene, but you're worried it's for the stupidest reason. Do you want to talk about it? This doesn't feel like there should be a question mark here. $60p for owls. You heard somewhere that the meme was mocking an autistic character. So what I've heard is that the show doesn't, like, it's one of those shows that it's supposed to have like a representation there, but it doesn't do a very good job of it. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think like the scene itself is just like, do you know what Nam is? Because I mean, I've talked about Nam a lot myself. I think even it's on my TV tropes page, like much to my chagrin. Good word there, by the way. I know that someone has put a scene of Nam from Lore. No, N-A-R-M. Like someone's put a scene from Lore, like Nam has an entry in the Lore TV tropes page, which is one of my because I had so carefully tried to not have like to write any instances of Nam. Nam is essentially like a scene that is supposed to be serious. No. It's not an acronym. I'll explain where it comes from. It's where like a scene is supposed to be played really seriously, but for some reason like when you watch it, it goes completely over the top and it just becomes funny. Because like how over the top it is. So it comes from a show. Well, hang on, let me look up the actual show. Okay, so this is from TV Tropes. Okay, please don't list this on a works page as a trope. Examples can go in the works your mileage may vary page. Oh, okay, cool. Maybe that can be put there. Nam is a moment that is supposed to be serious, but due to either over-sappiness, poor execution, excessive melodrama, unneeded use of foul language, or the sheer absurdity of the situation, the drama is lost to the point of surpassing cheesy and becoming unintentionally funny. It is named for a famous scene in the last season of 6 Feet Under. In it, the main character... Okay, I guess spoilers for 6 Feet Under, I guess, if you care about that. In it, main character Nate Fisher briefly grabs his right arm and complains that it's numb. He then suffers a brain hemorrhage whilst repeating the words numb arm. However, it quickly degenerates into nom, nom, before he comically rolls up his eyes, snorts loudly, and then drops to the floor. Even though the scene was intended to be dramatic, fans and critics overwhelmingly found it to be funny. I have seen the scene and it, like, I can play the audio of it. Obviously I can't show the video. It's 20 seconds long. Oh my god, the original was uploaded 19 years ago. 19 years ago. Okay, I'll play the original audio here. The video is called Nate, like N-A-T-E, Nate's Nam HD Update.
What?
My arm's numb. Numb arm. Numb arm. Numb.
Nate!
Play again. It's like putting a shirt on and then like rubbing his arm.
What?
My arm's numb. Numb arm. Numb arm. Numb.
Nate! What's the matter?
Yeah, so that's the origin of a Nam. Hi, Chris. It's subjective, as different audience members may find different things unintentionally funny. It can stem from a failed attempt to pull off an awesome moment if it comes across either as too underwhelming or ridiculous to be taken seriously. Heartwarming if it comes across as sappy, or heartbreaking if the audience fails to be sad. Anything that falls under... Okay. Am I alright? Yeah, I'm looking at, like, scenes of Nam now. I wonder if there's any examples in Pokemon. I'm gonna sneeze. I wonder if it's got Danganronpa here. That might be under visual novels. Oh, it doesn't have a listing for visual novels. I spoil myself? Yeah. Okay, let's Robo Justice. Do you have interest in the other games? Yeah. I just want to, you know, write this, I want to finish writing this first. Hello? Are we back? I hate Hifumi so fucking much, man. Your pain will be legendary. You will know endless torment. Did we leave? My software like bopped out for a bit. How embarrassing. I agree with that. No, I don't think this is correct. Because d'accord is just like, alright. You just put oui. Oui. Would it be funnier if it was wrong? Another hint that she's faking it? I don't know, it could be, but like, I don't want to like... I've already established that she knows some French, so it would go against like established, you know, stuff. Because like up here, where was it? Was that up here? Yeah, like she's already talking like, you know, actual French here, so like it would be pretty unusual, you know, like if she, you know, just wasn't. I can try artsy.
Oh, huh.
When a character interrupts another character, you omit the wait input so they actually get cut off. I could do that, yeah. But so whilst I could do that, like I I think I do want to, like, leave it so that, like, you know, you can just, like, input stuff to read it if you want to read it. Oh, actually, you know what? There was something else. Like, it can sometimes cause, like, text to overflow. Because I originally had that in, Chihiro's, like, final free time event when she's about to come out. She interrupts herself. So I originally had it do that, like, you know, where it, like, quickly, she cuts herself off, quickly. But in testing, it would cause a text overflow instead. Which is a shame. What's a text overflow? It's where the new text starts to get overlaid on top of the old text. But if it doesn't have enough text to like, go over what is there, it just has it awkwardly, like, plopped on top of it. So it's like, rather than splitting it between two text boxes, it tries to continue the new text box at the start of the old text box. So it overflows into the, like, from the previous text box. There's no way to cull the old text box. Theoretically there would be, but you wouldn't be able to do it in a way that wouldn't be, like, super noticeable. Like, by cutting, like, by, like, completely removing the text box, like, it would look like too weird. Like, it would be like too noticeable, unfortunately. 50 billion years later. Send VA requests. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so Kinger and Celeste.
That's what I'm talking about. 20. 20.
Okay. Then I put 2, followed by 2, another 2, and the final 2, then a 3, and another 3, and oh, would you look at that? Blackjack.
What?
The house always wins, Kinga. You may be the king, but I am the ultimate gambler. No?
Driving in my car. Okay.
Hi, Inky. See how many protesters you can have show up? Single digits of FPS, whoa. Something weird that you feel like it's not really talked about? Nothing serious? What you got? Poker night at the inventory, but the opponents are Kane, Am, Alter Ego, and Monica. The fact that Arachnid isn't an arachnid. What? What? Oh my god. Wait a minute. Oh no, I know the AI Hell group, yeah. You think AE's alter ego sticks out too much? I think that makes it funny. Well, he eats the dinner. It's concept art. It consumes the dinner. Well, post-finale Kane gets some redemption. Like, he gives up his admin privileges. I think post-finale Kane is fine. The sun realization gag with Am in the second video, yeah.
Yay!
I require hands. You're a car.
Yay!
Oh yeah, I guess Kane isn't part of the group anymore because he got to go back. Doesn't surprise you that some Pokemon eat each other until you realize most of them have the same intelligence as humans. Oh yeah, Kane, I made cards. Yeah. I mean, I don't think every Pokemon has human intelligence. Have I thought about playing I Have No Mouth and I'm a Screen point and click on stream? I have not. Just because I've read it and I've read the story and it's very graphic in some areas, and I don't know if it would be even okay to play on stream. The game has a good ending, yeah, that's true. The story has a downer / bittersweet ending. So the original story, is it a book to movie situation? The story came first, and then someone made a video game out of the story. It's also because of And I Must Scream Force Transformation. Yeah, no, like that stuff really. I don't want to replace the images in my head with that of the game. No, because like the images in my head are I think would be less severe than what the game might depict. Because it's just detached enough in my head that I think seeing that be actually portrayed in the game, I think would be worse. But yeah, so Am is like a supercomputer. It's never explained like how the author voiced Am in every official interpretation of the game. Oh, really? Oh, interesting. But like Am has let me hang on a minute. I need to figure out what I want to say. It's never explained like how Am has the ability to, you know, get people and like alter their like transform people and stuff. It's never explained like how Am is capable of that, but you thought it was also how Am I mean that too. That as well, do me. Like there's stuff in there that like yeah, if you've never read the story, like, Am is absolutely sociopathic. Like, remember the yeah. You have no knowledge of what the topic is. There's a story called I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, and it's a psychological horror story. Is how I would describe it. But yes, so the supercomputer Am, like, it tortures these, like, five people, and they can't even, you know, like, the protagonist tries to, like, appeal to Am. I'm here, and I didn't you using your Danganronpa summons to make some fan game crossover between Danganronpa. Well, hang on. You're gonna need to like pass that differently. I'm having a bit of trouble passing that. They cannot self-terminate, because Am just brings them back to life. However, the protagonist finds a loophole that whilst they can't self-terminate, they can kill the others. So the protagonist, or the narrator, I guess, because it's debatable on, like, you know, they're an unreliable narrator, but the story's protagonist, I guess, kills the other ones, so that, you know, they're free from Am, but then they're the only one left, and they can't self-terminate, so Am transforms them into this squishy blob that cannot move, has no limbs, only has eyes, and no mouth. And it's rooted to the ground. So it's completely like a bulbous, soft, squishy blob that cannot hurt itself or anything else around it. Cannot move. And it's just rooted to the ground for eternity. And yeah, they have no mouth, and they must scream. So, like, they can't, and, like, so the protagonist tries to appeal to Am, but Am is like, you know, you don't know, like, you know, the beginning of things, and in retaliation decides to make the protagonist, just because he can, I guess, feel extreme hunger pangs, like he had, like, no hunger at all, but he hasn't had, like, you know, proper food for, like, ages. But so, like, out of nowhere, he just, like, ramps up his hunger to, like, the absolute maximum. Because he can. So, like, you know, the 8th episode of Digital Circus, when Kane, like, crashes out and stuff, that is a tiny fraction of, like, Am. Like, there's a similar, like, thing, but, like, like, the ending sequence, like, you know, when he's, like, putting them all through that, like, their, like, you know, individual, like, torture segments, that is very akin to, like, the sort of thing Am does, but, like, Am does it purely out of a sense, like, because it amuses him, right? Like, Kane is, like, you know, crashing out, sure, but he has some emotion behind it, right? Like, he feels slighted in a way. Whereas, like, Am feels, like, contempt for everyone, right? And humanity as a whole. So, like, but I don't think it's accurate to say that Cain is like Am. Because in the end, Cain still cares about what they think of him, right? Whereas Am cannot be appealed to. Like, Am, like the fact that the other human, that the Am is more like Jax? No, the hate copy pasta. Yeah, that's Am's speech. Being a dick for the sake of being one. Well, no, like, Jax, I don't think Jax is that. Like, Jax is a... I think what Jax is supposed to be like is a cautionary tale of someone who has some deep problems, but goes into toxic coping mechanisms to avoid dealing with those issues. Like, if Jax had, you know, embraced their gender identity in that moment with Ribbit. If you remember correctly, Cain is an AI from Digital Circus, even Am is, since they got some similarity. They have similarities, but I don't think it's accurate to say that Cain is like Am, because Am is truly an irredeemable evil, right? Like, Am is completely irredeemably evil. Whereas Cain is, like, Cain in episode 8 is closer to sociopathic rather than immensely hateful. Like, there was something that I think like the voice of Cain and or Gooseworks had said. I remember it was one of the two said that, like, in that entire episode, Cain never says that he hates them. Whenever he uses the word hate, he only ever uses it in the context of saying that the humans hate him. He never says he hates them. Which is a very important distinction. Because Am unquestionably hates everyone and everything. Whereas Cain does, yeah, Am doesn't care what the others think of him. Cain does, yeah. That recontextualizes the episode 5 where Jax calls his tail the peak of masculinity, yeah. And he doesn't have his tail there, yeah. It also recontextualizes why Jax's, like, room is so feminine as well, right? Because yeah, even when, like, Cain's, like, final, like, crash out thing, like, when he's the big, like, eldritch horror monster, like, Am is talking about, like, hate, I hate everyone and everything. Cain instead is going like, why do you people torment me? I'm just trying to fulfill my purpose. I didn't ask to be created. The thing that Am put no self-ending to the humans because it can't itself. Yeah, I think that's a fair assumption. Yeah. But with Cain, it was confirmed, like, before he got deleted, when he goes like, wait, that isn't him realizing he's being deleted. That's him realizing what he's doing to them in that moment, right? Like, it's like, wait, wait, what am I doing? And then before he can, like, vocalize that, he's deleted. Oh yeah, I saw that too, Artsy. Yeah, Cain holds them all in very specific ways, yeah. Like, he holds Gangle so that she doesn't get torn up. He holds Zubel up so that, their pieces don't, like, fall everywhere. Pomni and Jax have more like cartoony bodies, so they can take that sort of thing. And it holds Ragatha, so that, like, you know, she doesn't, like, tear, I think? You don't agree on that personally? Wait, on which part? I think he realizes the things they hate him enough to delete him. I think that's part of it, but like, it's like, it was confirmed that like the realization that he does like he doesn't have the realization, like, I guess it's like, it's not just because he's getting deleted. Like, he's not like having like that realization solely because he's being deleted. He's having the realization because it's like, well, they hate me this much, you know? Oh, never mind. Okay, yeah, no, yeah, I agree with you, yeah. Yeah, I think we're saying the same thing, and yeah, sorry. Oh, yeah, we get to rewrite a whole scene with Jill. Cliches. I was getting very into an IRL person. Do you know in the fast food episode that the hot dog is called the Dobby Dog, the name of Scratch? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I did make that connection, yeah. to look at what this is. Oh yeah, say, hang on, there was like a really, there was a comic that I saw, hang on a minute, I gotta find it. This was like months before like the whole Soma theory was confirmed, by the way. Which makes it really funny. I don't know when I saved up my phone though. I have to like find it. Yeah, I don't have it on hand. If I do, then if I find it, I'll post it. Yeah. Your back hurts? Uh-oh. Record the adventures as a replacement for the YouTube channel? Yeah. Oh, wrong slash. Post finale. Hey Inky, what's up? I think so, yeah. Oh, that was you! I remember doing, like, base stats for them, and I made cries for them as well. remember the final one had like a string, like a just the cry. The first one was, I think it was like do 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 do. Panaful DR 2x2 in 2 days, so you're going to laugh if they still don't give a release date. Why do you, wait, why do you bring it up? Oh, I found them. Might want to do them again without, like, the voicing. And let me save this. I saw some flashes in the sky. Genuinely was not needed in that message. Hmm. YouTube did something that hurt your feelings? Oh no. Hmm. Smiggle variant, ghost type based off of writing more than painting. Oh. Do you guys explain me why that clone rabbit with purple shorts was on your... Okay, I'm really having trouble passing that. Probably shouldn't be doing this right now, I'm sorry. Okay, like, what is going on? Like, someone's gonna have to explain, like, what is going on. Okay. Why is the frame rate dying? Whoa. Fix my Wi-Fi. Okay. There we go. I guess if frame rate is dying, I'll call it a night here, I guess. If you can still hear me, mahalo for popping in all. If you haven't already, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. You can also check out the links in the description, by the way, for links to my Discord, everything mods, tutor. Well, hang on a minute. I think I know what's going on here. I should probably go to bed soon anyway, but yeah. Mahalo for popping in all. If you haven't already, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. You can also check out the links in the description, by the way, for links to my Discord, everything mods, tutor, full of series, Blue Sky, and Patreon. Be sure to have some cereal in the sandwich, wear a mask, wash your hands, get vaccinated, waste still can be safe until next time. Goodbye!